Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we fought Lavos before fighting Magus. And now that we have already fought Magus, since last time, we are now back in prehistoric times with Ayla back in the story, and we can take Frog in and out of the party whenever we want. So I might as well go ahead and get this party started. For this particular ending, you need to fight Magus, or well, obviously you need to fight Magus and beat him to get this ending, but for this particular ending, you need to fight Lavos after you beat Magus and before you beat Azala. I'm doing this before I get Ayla in my party just to be on the safe side. And so I have another excuse to have Frog in the battle for another party configuration. I'm actually going to keep it Chrono, Frog, and Luca for this particular battle. I might as well go ahead and bust out some of the double techs that I now have learned since I got Frog back in the party for New Game Plus, because apparently I did not learn the Frog and Luca double techs during the regular game. Matter of fact, I learned them during Cathedral, which were the ones that I showed off from some time ago, which were Red Pin, which is basically a fire version of Spire, Line Bombing, a fire version of Falcon Hit, and Frog Flare, which combines Frog Squash and Flare. So I might as well keep this party going. Might as well keep it as it is and fight Lavos with it. And then we'll get that ending. So this should be a little interesting. Let's hopefully not make the same mistakes that I made with the Chrono Frog Marl setup. I mean, I better not make them, because I'm not going to have access to haste this time. I mean, haste makes everything a lot easier. I might use protect, now that I think about it. I could do that. Also, do I want to set the party up any further than I already have? I'm going to go back to giving him the prism specs. I might as well do that. That way, I can do a little more damage with Frog again. Kind of worked wonders, but... and maybe I didn't need it. Still want to be super careful doing all this. And of course, I'm going to keep the gold stud on Luca and Chrono, just to be on the safe side. Might as well. And yeah, go ahead and open the laser beam so that way we can get that out of the way and we can do stuff here. Thank you. Go ahead and put protect on Frog. We might as well. And I'll have you cure Luca. Well, I get to show off. I get to show off protect there, which is nice. And I get to do a bunch of damage here. Though that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Oh well, I can do more damage once I have both of these arms taken out, and I can go back to using Fire Sword too. I mean, I might as well. Yeah, I'm totally using Gold Stud on Luca. I can tell by the MP usage. Making sure. I know that the Lavos battles may be a bit annoying and repetitive, but at least I'm doing them with different party setups each time. So at least there's that. Also making sure that my speakers don't cut off, so that way... Well, the speakers in my headphones at least, because these headphones are acting kind of weird. Like, some of the frequencies just cut in and out, and I'm like not exactly liking it. I think when my controller gets caught on the cord for the headphones, it just makes the music less... makes the music more quiet on my end. You probably can't even hear it, but it does happen. And there's Delta Storm. I might as well go ahead and use that. Not sure if I should heal Chrono at this point, but we'll see. Yeah, trying to make sure that my controller and my headphones aren't tangled up in each other. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I think it's better if I use Fire Sword too. I thought that maybe, just maybe, Delta Storm could do more damage. Nope, it's not going to. Not by a long shot. And I might as well just go ahead and use heal here, just to heal everybody a little more. There's Fire Sword too. And really don't know what else to use here. Yeah, Frog is starting to feel a little lost with this battle, but at least I can do a 1,000 points of damage with Leap Slash, so there's that. Maybe I should use that during the Lavos Core battle. That's a great idea. Just have Chrono use Confuse on the left pod, and then I can just finish it off with Leap Slash. That'll do it. Oh, man. This is going pretty slow. Not gonna lie. There we go. Yeah, it's better to use Leap Slash and Fire Sword 2 there. I can do more damage in less time. Especially when the first version of the Masamune is the only weapon that I can use, because I sold everything else, like I mentioned in an earlier video, which I believe was a previous one. Anyway, we might as well just go ahead and go through all of this dialogue again, just so we can get to this battle, and I can finally do this. Okay. You get on Confuse. You get on Leap Slash. And how much damage did that do? Okay, not too bad. Okay, in case that doesn't get... Okay, doesn't kill it. Good. That will. We can get into this part of the battle right from the jump. So I don't know what that will do. Eh. Now, what good will Frog Flare do here? Do I need a lot of... Do I need only a little health on Frog for this to do any damage? Oh, that is nice. I should have used that during the previous battle, but you know what? I'll take it. And you can use Frog Squash. Nice. Okay. Well, now that we know that Frog Squash can do quite a bit of good, and... Really? Well, at least it's not going to do that much damage. It's not going to do... It's not going to give us that much of a problem. I can still do 4,000 damage on... Oh. Huh. Maybe I should have used Frog Flare after all. Well, I'm still getting the hang of how it works. So, that helps. How much damage are you gonna do? Okay, I'll take it. That'll give me 4,000 damage there. Nice. And maybe I can do even more damage with Luminaire. Okay, then. I'll go ahead and give an elixir to Luca. And you just restored your defense power, but you're not going to be doing that for long. And I'm just going to do another Luminaire and another Frog Flare. I mean, I might as well. Wow, almost 5,000 damage in one shot. Man, I should have used that earlier. Well, I could have used it earlier if my, if Frog's HP went down even more than it already did, but, what can you do? We have another ending from beating Lavos. Let's go ahead and check it out. And this is interesting. The game has decided to begin again. Except everyone is a Reptite. Okay, is the dialogue going to progress? Do I have to press A? I have the press A. Apologies, it's been a while since I've seen this ending. But at least you can see this part of the at least you can see that part of the credits over and over. Also, Chrono's mom sounds a little more stern in Reptite World compared to at the beginning of the story. Dialogue is a little bit different after all. I'm about to say, am I going to have the control Chrono the Reptite too? But thankfully I don't have to. Also, how would the Reptites have survived even if they had beaten the humans? We all know what happened during the regular game. The cold would have killed them all off. At least going by what Azala probably told us. I mean, he pretty much said that the Reptites would pretty much cease to exist due to the Ice Age. And Green Ambler is a human. So I'm surprised they have Green Ambler as a present-day looking human and not as a caveman because, well, the humans would have failed to evolve because they all would have been wiped out by the Reptites. If, of course, this is what the ending would want us to believe. Also, it appears that all of the main characters are being represented by the brown Reptites, as opposed to the green ones, which are used to replace all of the NPCs. And that's pretty much it for this ending. The Reptites take over the world and do what the humans did. And there's Azala. The end. So, not much else to this ending. Might as well go ahead and do RL select and start. And go back to the save game menu. So now that we've taken care of that ending, it's time to go ahead and what was it I was going to do? Oh, yes. Take care of Black Tyranno and Azala. And I'll actually get the tabs this time. I believe I'll show that off then when it comes time to do the ending that I want to do next. We only have 2 more endings left to go as far as the Super Nintendo version is concerned. The Super Nintendo version of this game. And I'm going to show them off pretty darn soon. And then, once I get the last 2 endings, I'm going to get to endgame one last time. However, when I do that, I will do a few things differently. And you'll know what they are when I do the final ending. But first things first, we can't look past those final 2 endings, and I'm going to show the first of those 2 endings off in the next video. So join me next time for that. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!